Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm gonna show you guys my favorite yarns that I use. They never let me down. There's a lot of good color combinations with them. I just love the material and everything like that. Also stay tuned because I know a lot of you guys are possibly waiting for my color combination, like how I come up with my colorway, things like that, but I'm gonna release a pattern for that, so stay tuned for that. And these are my top 10 favorite. So let's get into it. In no particular order, this is the Loops and Threads yarn. This yarn is like, I've used this so much for all of my projects. It is super soft. There is so many colorways. Actually, this used to be Craft Smart yarn, and then they rebranded, I think. And I feel like the yarn is maybe even just a tad bit softer. All of the yarn, all of the colors have that really soft feel to it. So I think that they actually, you know, stayed true to that. They weren't like saying soft classic, but then only two or soft. There's actually a lot of yards in this yarn. So this is 354 yards. You can machine wash it and then tumble dry. So a quick project that you can throw in the washer machine and you don't have to like think about it. This is my go-to yarn, but yes, this is an acrylic go-to yarn. So this yarn I've actually only recently purchased just like last week, so I haven't used it that much and starting to use it for one of my test knit projects. This yarn, Caron 1 pound, is the real deal. Now I've always looked at this yarn in the store and I was like, yes, I want to try this. This looks like a crocheter's dream because there's so much in one package. But this is $14.99 Canadian. Pretty like expensive for some yarn that's only one color. If you want to do a project with multiple things, then you might want to get a more affordable one, but I'm not here to tell you guys that. I'm here to say how much I like this yarn. Looks like the strand would be really thin, but it actually has a very thickness to it, and I love that. This is 100% acrylic yarn. This is 812 yards, so you're getting so much yarn in this package. I only need 1,300 yards for like a whole sweater, so this definitely would make half of my sweater or more. Just so many beautiful colorways. I've gotten so many. I'm actually going to be using this yarn to show you guys my colorway pattern, so stay tuned for that again. It's been a dream. It's really soft to the touch as well. It was easy to access the little string there. That's really nice. I'm happy to use it, and I'm happy to just make a lot of projects with this yarn, so we'll see how that goes. This next yarn, because I'm actually wearing it, but this yarn took me through a ride. So basically, let me give you guys a little bit of story time. I purchased this yarn on their website, super easy to navigate. I'm looking for vegan friendly yarn, and I did not know what finger weight, lace, like I didn't know what these words meant. I just saw, yeah, I can see by the pictures that you can definitely tell the difference of each of the weights or each of the labels of the yarn. But when I got this yarn, I didn't know really how thin it was. It's 100% certified organic cotton and fair trade. It actually is 500 yards long. So this, at first when I got it, I was like, guys, this is thread. Like you can really see this is like super thin, paired two together, and it makes this really nice thick like look. Like I made it with this bolero top, and I just, it's light. Like I just love it. It's light, it's airy. You can feel like you're wearing an actual good yarn fiber. It doesn't feel like you're wearing like no like toxic coloring, nothing of that nature. I do want to get more. I think if I buy like maybe 7, 8, I'm not 100% sure, it adds up to like $100 from like a small business, and like it's just so nice. So I definitely love this. So that's that. I'm really happy about this. Yeah. And I've probably made the most projects with this yarn. However, I don't really like how it says it's machine washable, but when I put it in the machine, it totally like gets too frayed. But maybe it's because the wash cycle is too tough, and that's probably the reason why. However, my next favorite yarn is this yarn right here. It's brushed acrylic yarn, and I get this on Amazon. However, I used to also buy it in a Walmart, and I one time went to a discount store, $1 at that discount store, and I only use, like, you could say plant-based, vegan friendly yarn. And so this yarn is kind of like my substitute for mohair. When mohair like popped off, it's like, what do I use? Definitely has that like softness, brushed feel. Your projects look good to it. I'll show you. This is like a panel that I started, finished that. So it's like this, and then the other panel is like that. So this would be like a really nice cardigan. Again, the yarn doesn't stay that well, but this probably would have to be hand washed. Yeah, super good. Love that yarn. Now, this yarn is yarn that I've been using a lot recently, but I usually like to restock respun yarn. Now, I buy this also at Walmart, but then on the Lions brand website, they have like all of the colors that you could get there, and they probably have more in stock than you can get on Walmart. However, Walmart has never let me down. I love this yarn because, again, it is recycled polyester. So you have this aspect of, it says reduce, reuse. This yarn is made from recycled plastic, keeping bottles and other waste out of the oceans and landfills. We got to love that, right? It actually has a really nice soft texture to it. It kind of does have like a brushness aspect to it. It kind of looks like, what is that, like hay? In terms of crocheting it, it gives you like an earthy vibe. Like, I made a video of me crocheting with this yarn. It makes your piece look earthy. So if you want that type of vibe, this is a really good yarn to use. It says machine wash on gentle cycle, tumble dry low, so definitely want to take care of this. I have a really nice sweater that I knit with this yarn, so I love that yarn. I actually combined these two colors for that sweater, and I love that. You know, just trying to keep up with the people who don't use the vegan based or the plant-based yarn fibers. I'm just trying to keep up with y'all. This might be anywhere from $3 to $5. I'm not sure. Worth it though. This next yarn I don't have on me because I haven't used ever since this project, but I'll place it on the screen here. This yarn was so soft. I was actually like taken back by how soft it was. I was going to like, I actually made this piece for a custom order, so they picked the colors and I just went ahead and like went to this store for the first time and picked the yarn, and I was so happy with how that black yarn felt. I did some digging for you guys and I found out what this yarn is actually called, and I got it from Yarn Guy, and I absolutely just like the feeling of it. And I made this really cute black top with like a triangle piece and then like the body part. This actually comes in other colorways as well, so it doesn't have to be black, but this yarn is definitely a go-to. And I think if I am feeling like, okay, I don't really want something that looks like mohair, I just want something that's really soft, then I would definitely go with this black yarn, because I think they're sold out, and I think it was kind of like one of those things where like they had extra inventory put on their website, and once it's sold, it's sold. I can't really say go buy this specific thing, but this yarn kind of symbolizes go sometimes buy yarn that is like has texture to it. Yarn texture, I have no idea what you would call this yarn fabric. It makes your piece look like quality instead of the yarn just looking like quality. I did not spend that much money on this. I'm not sure how much I spent on this whole roll, but I probably spent like $19. But usually if you get a roll like this could be anywhere from like $50 to like $200, depending what material, depending all that type of stuff. So get yourself some textured from a small business yarn. You will not be disappointed with how nice your projects turns out. So this yarn is again like another mohairish, like plant-based fiber, vegan hopefully friendly yarn. The extra large size, where this is also the same thing. They're both Fluffy Day from Hobby, but this is the thinner option. This is also really nice to crochet with and is another go-to. Super, like, it's good for me to take like a break from using this yarn because I just know the outcome of this yarn, and I just like these ones because there's more color options. In this, there's like, I think there's like 8, maybe 10 options, where this, there's like, when they're not sold out, I think there's like close to 20. So you definitely have a lot of different colorways. You have like this pink, a little lighter pink, a little darker pink, and stuff like that. And then this, you have like, you know, the whole rainbow as well. So I love this yarn, Fluffy Day Hobby yarn. Definitely recommend. I actually also have the blue. I just made a tutorial using these 2 colors, so they blend really nicely. Oh, here's the packaging, I could tell you. So this one has 153 yards. But this is XL, and this is just the Fluffy Day smaller one. Love that yarn. The great news is that I finished that piece. I'm in the process of testing it. You know, I always want to say test knit, but I'm test crocheting it, making sure that, you know, it checks out, and then I gotta edit it. But this is my first time using any Wool and the Gang yarn. I love the company, I like the vibes, but obviously they have a lot of really nice yarn that is not plant-based. But this cotton yarn is a really nice, like, they have a lot of like mohair stuff, like stuff like that. Upon my first reactions of seeing this yarn, I was really surprised at how neat everything looked. Please forgive this. This is me working a whole like piece, so the yarn is like almost done. But this yarn is so soft. I tell people who were commenting on my story, what is that yarn? I'm like, Wool and the Gang cotton yarn. It is like crocheting marshmallows. I cannot explain. It's actually very dense, a lot of beautiful colors and different things like that, which I love because I want to use a lot of different colors in my projects, and so having that option is really essential for me. All of the loose strands, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? The loose strands like that. Yeah, that's what the yarn's like. So in ways it makes it hard to like go fast and crochet with because it's so soft, and you're worried about going through those strands. But if I just use the proper crochet hook, which is on me, this is perfect. So no issues or anything there. That I have been using for quite some time, that I used to look around and also see, but it was $14.99 for one Roll Plush. She's soft, she's colorful, like just the whole yarn is so soft. And I like using like this yarn for, I made a really nice sweater out of this yarn that I love to wear, and it has a lightweight. One thing about this yarn is obviously the price, but just similar to what I was saying about the Caron 1 pound yarn in the very beginning, is that you kind of always eye this yarn, and then when you get the opportunity and you buy it, it's a whole different experience than what you're used to having and what you're used to buying. So definitely I see this as like a Christmas gift, because it's like, okay, make something really special with this yarn. 500 something yards. It's definitely over 300. It's like a lot of yards in this skein. So yeah, I really love this yarn again, and I can use it up and make a lot of cute pieces in the near future with it. I hope that I've inspired you guys in some shape, way, or form with these yarns, and you can get creative and make some wonderful projects of your own. I'm so happy that I have over the years gained these as like my kind of go-to yarns. I now know what I like, and I now know that these can be reliable sources for me, so I'm happy about that. Very excited to see what 2024 has in store for the plant-based people in the yarn world, in the yarn community, in the crochet community, so that we can kind of, you know, explore some more and see what are some possibilities. So I'm very excited with that. I hope that you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Please comment below what your favorite one was. Have you tried any of these yarns here? And what projects you're gonna make with this yarn. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay tuned.